sing with them. Chat, chat.
We said, there's a little hole here, it just needs something.
Is that because you support the cause and want to do your bit?
Oh yeah, I'm sure, you know.
Or because it's such a unique rock that you can't afford to miss out in a way?
Good question.
Yes, we don't really know quite what to do, you know, whether to play the hits or to try and do something new. But I think in 20 minutes, really, we've got to play the hits, you know, in Turkey.
Is it going to be difficult to cope with the sort of Wembley?
We'll see, you know.
After 13 years, do you still get excited about this sort of live performance?
During a Queen show, it's just the two of us that actually play, and Roger and John actually go and or something. But so we weren't really going to do that one, but it seems to be very sort of a part of the show. It's very meaningful, and so we're going to do it.
Tell me a little bit about it.
There's a tool run, you know, Worcester's a tool run. It's going to make tons of money, and for a change, the money's going to go to Freddie.
It's strange, actually. I think we added it up. And we added 1 million concerts last year. We played to almost 5 people, which is, but you know, it's only 5 people. You know, it seems a very sort of efficient way of doing things, but yes.
Who wants to live? We just didn't want to be cut, and thought, great, that's us. What actually moved me was the sort of subplot. The main plot is come immediately in my head.
We did all the music for the film first, and they dubbed it onto the film. And then when we came to do the album, they dubbed it onto the film. We actually rearranged a lot of the tracks, and they dubbed it onto the films, made them, you know, longer, and, you know, wrote more lyrics, and they dubbed it onto the film, tried to make them into a fully fledged film. So they're, you know, so they stand up in their own right. You don't.
I think for the first time in Queen's life, as it were, is that we've actually made a song, but we've also made a Queen album. So we had to try and let people know that it's not.
One of the videos for a song called Princes of the Universe, which is about us, you shot Chris Lambert, and you shot the people in the film who are mortal.
I don't know where income comes from, really, except I think we're all machinery. It's hard to explain, but for instance, for myself, if I write a song which has a particular idea behind it and I can hear it in my head, I've then got to take it to the other 3, and they probably actually destroy the meaning of the song.
The question is like, you've achieved everything, what else is there? Become a chef or something, you know? So I have to sort of cook, and I know I can stop doing that, but I'm not that kind of person. I cook, because I mean, I get so bored, you know, I'd be so bored.
Now, you've called it Freddie. Why did you call it Freddie?
Conjure up an image of a beautiful photograph of me. Sexual rhythm song.
Well, I built my father for about 18 years. I knew that I wanted it to be thick and warm.
You can't, you know, you can't really be successful.
So it was Freddie and myself, and we advertised for Roger.
I actually gave up college the first year. And then in the second year, I heard about this group called Queen who were looking for a baby.
They were David Bowie, and I said, well, I can't smile.
We used to borrow things and steal things. Technically, you can't do that without a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, Killer Queen was like the first thing that broke in Britain, I think.
And at the same time, we wanted to have Freddie's baby, you know.
I was just as mad then as I am now. I mean, I look at some of my pictures, and I look like a real tart.
DC.
I wanted football. I called up Paul and I came.
And I think there's something wrong with my life.
Well, I didn't dream about David Bowie.
Great fun. It wasn't really like making an album, it was just like having Freddie's baby for a couple of days.
Do you have hobbies?
Or sex.
So, well, we've got to make a video for Break Free, so I said, I've got no ideas at all. Actually, in fact, I think it was Roger who had the idea about dressing up in drag, and then Freddie came, and it just sort of blossomed from there.